Hey, how you doing? It is Wednesday, and that means once again it's time for Weird Wednesday here on rock104.ca. Today we're going to talk about alien encounters. When you think of an alien encounter and UFOs, what comes to mind? Maybe it's E.T. hanging out in California in the 1980s with a bunch of kids. Maybe it's Elf hanging out with a Midwestern family in the United States in the 1980s. Perhaps it's even Richard Dreyfuss in the desert in the 70s. Or even Klaatu stepping out of his ship in the 50s. The point is, most people will associate alien encounters with modern times, whether that is the mid to late 20th century or today in the 21st century. However, given that aliens have presumably existed longer than humans, especially if they've already achieved the interstellar travel milestone, that means that at any given time during the history of humans on Earth, aliens could have possibly paid us a visit. In fact, there are several examples of this idea in pop culture. The Fifth Element had the aliens visiting ancient Egypt, as did Stargate. Cowboys and Aliens postulated what an alien attack would have looked like if it was the 1800s in the Old West. There are dozens of other examples available in movies and television, even in reality. There's the examples of things like the Battle of Los Angeles in the 1940s during World War II. However, today we're looking at Nuremberg in the mid-16th century. Yes, the real-life Nuremberg, and yes, April 14th, 1561 to be more exact. There are actually documents telling of the people of Nuremberg waking up to a mass celestial event with several unidentified flying objects. According to surviving reports, it was around dawn, April 14th, 1561, that the residents of Nuremberg saw an aerial battle involving what they described as a large black triangle object and hundreds of spherical, cylindrical, cross-shaped, and other odd shapes objects through the air. After a short battle, the large black triangle disappeared out of sight, and then there was a loud explosion sound in the distance. The documents describing the event still exist today and are readily accessible thanks to the internet. Some modern scholars claim it could have been many things that were misinterpreted by the people of Nuremberg of the day, possibly a mass mating migration of birds. Others claim it was a mass hallucination caused by hysteria of the spreading plague. No one will really ever know what the true cause of the event was, but it does stand to reason from the point of view of a believer in alien visitations that logically any civilization that has advanced enough to travel to other planets in different solar systems probably had at least a couple of millennia head start on us, and they've been watching us develop over centuries. There is evidence that could point to this kind of thing happening before now, but we may never know. That's going to do it for Weird Wednesday on this Wednesday here on Rock 104. Join us every Wednesday for more Weird Wednesday right here at rock104.ca.